it's Megan, and today I am so excited to do this video because you know I love Impress nails, and if you've never seen them, they're just press-on nails that are a miracle. I've been using these for about, I think, 2 years, and I just adore them. And I've had questions over the years from you guys about how to apply them, how to make them last, like all the tea about them. And I finally was like, okay, I'm going to plan the next time I do my Impress nails to film it. So I don't have anything on my nails right now, and we are going to apply them together. I'm going to have you guys set up so you can just see my hands, and I'm going to answer your questions that you told me on Instagram and just kind of give you my best tips and tricks. So let's just get on into me applying them and showing you my stubby fingernails transforming into beautiful salon manicure at home. These are usually between $5 and $8 depending on if you can find them on sale or coupons. You can get them at Ulta, Ulta's website, Target's website. Impress has a website. This isn't sponsored, though I would love to work with Impress one day because I truly love their product and have turned so many friends in my real life onto them, and some of you guys as well. So especially since none of us can get our nails done at a salon, these are a great option. They're so user-friendly, and they last me usually between 2 to 3 weeks, which is crazy. So yeah, I'm going to apply this set with you guys, and it's just a nice neutral set with some accent nails, and we'll go over everything in the box together. So let's get started. Okay, you guys, so today I'm going to use this set of Impress nails, and you can always find the name on the bottom by the barcode. And so this is called Curious Mind. One of the weird things about Impress is that they reuse names of their nail sets. So this Curious Mind might be different than a Curious Mind pack in the future, so just keep that in mind. But you can see here that we have some more plain looking nails, and then down here we have accent nails. So most of their sets come with mostly the plain nails, and so you can see it says 30 nails included, including 6 accents. So these are the accent nails, and there's 6 nails that look like that. They have some good basics on the back, and I'm just going to rip into these. I removed my OPI Nail Envy, which is a nail serum. It's a base coat kind of, so I literally don't have anything on my nails right now. So this is how the nails come. You can see the ones that you could see through the packaging, and then they have a bunch up here. So I usually take out this little pamphlet in the back, and then I separate this packaging so then I can dump all the nails out. Then I dump all the nails out, and I have really small fingers, you'll find out. So what I like to do is just kind of look through the nails, and I usually start with my pinkies because I know that only the smallest nails can fit those. So you want to line up your natural nail with the nail by Impress. So you can see, well, hopefully you can see that this fits my natural nail pretty freaking perfectly. And you use the little tab, you keep that at the bottom of your nail by your cuticle. So you just want to go through and find all the nails that match your natural nail. And I like to kind of set out the nails pinky to thumb for my left hand, and then thumb to pinky for my right hand. So then they're laid out so I can see exactly which ones I'm using on which finger. I can usually only get one full set out of each box because I do have quite small fingers. So I think I'm going to use the accent nail on my index finger, so I'll put that there. And usually there's only a certain size that fits my thumb perfectly. So also on here, under the nail, there is a number. So I think it's actually this way. So this one is number 2. So if you know what number nail you use, you can just go through and find that number. But I usually do go through each and every time and just find the ones that fit my nails the best. So now I just need my middle finger for this hand. And sometimes I like to get a nail or like nails from other sets. Like I have my partial sets of ones that I've used before, and I could like mix and match with some of these. I'm not going to do that today just to show you guys like one full set, but I like to keep the excess nails so I can do that in the future. And what's important is that you want it to be either exactly fitting your nail or slightly smaller than your nail. So you don't want it to be like too big and hanging off on the edges, because that's where it can get like weaker and not stay strong on your nail, because if it doesn't quite fit, over time it will like pull or like peel up from the edges, and that's how they might not last as long. So it's important to find the right size for your nails. You can see I have a bunch left over, and some of these I actually will be able to use again potentially. So I just like to, I usually organize them after the fact, but I'll just put them all in here. And then any extra ones, like after I'm done, I'll like organize again in here. I guess I'll actually do it right now since I'm thinking about it. So then in my drawer, I can see exactly the set, like what the design and color is, and then I know what I have. So that's a little tip if you have like a bunch left over, which you probably will. Then you can keep it in your nail polish drawer or like a box or something and be able to just glance at it and be like, oh yeah, that was that set. So I just put them all in there, close it back up, and so now I have my 10 nails, and then I will go into this little pamphlet thing. So this prep pad is definitely essential. It says don't miss on it, and then it also comes with a cuticle pusher. I don't usually use that, but this is actually good to save with your nails, so then when you're removing the nails you can kind of pry it up. So definitely don't lose that. And it also comes with a little file, because some of them have like a little bit of a ridge on the nail, and so you'll be able to just like file that down either using this or like your own nail file. So there are instructions in Spanish and in English, so that's good. And here you can see they kind of lay it out like I had it. But you can just like lay it out if you want to. So this gives instructions, but obviously that's the point of this video, so I'm just going to put those to the side. And so I'm going to open this prep pad, which is basically just like a acetone wipe. So you just want to rub this over each of your nails and make sure that your nails are completely clean. So you don't want any hand lotion on them. You don't want like a base coat or anything like that. You want them completely clean and dry, because the drier your nails are, the longer they'll last, at least in my experience. And my personal favorite time to apply my nails is like right before bed, and I do that because when you're like going to sleep, you're not going to be using your nails for like 6 to 8 hours or like 5 to 8 hours. So having that time for them to kind of like adhere to your nails, I think really helps. So now I have my nails all prepped, and I keep my nails really short. So I would recommend to cut your nails before doing this, because you don't want like your natural nail to outgrow the fake nail. And something I notice when I wear my impressed nails is that my nails grow so much because they're protected under the nail. So that's a good bonus. I like to start with my pinky and then work to my thumbs, and I usually do like pinky, ring finger, and then like go like every other hand. So you just want to peel off the back, and sometimes it's kind of like staticky, and you want to apply it as close to your cuticle as possible. So I want it to be like really close. And then you are going to press down on it. Like, you don't need to press it like hard enough that it like pinches you or anything, but you want to really like make sure it's adhered. So I like to do my thumbs last because you're using your thumbs this whole time with this process. So you just want to get really, really close to your cuticle and then press down. And you want to get as close to your cuticle as possible because as your nail grows out, your cuticle will start to show and like your nail will start to show. So if you can get it really close to the edge of your nail, it won't look like as outgrown. But if you put it like up higher, it will look outgrown faster. So I also like to keep like pressing them as I'm applying them. The other cool thing is that you don't need any glue. So the beauty of these to me is that they are just peel and stick. And I just never have found nails that you glue on that actually stay. I feel like the glue just lasts maybe like a day or two and then it just like falls off, like the nails just fall off. So with this adhesive, like whatever technology they invented for this, it really, really lasts. And like I said, I usually get between 2 and 3 weeks with these. Sometimes, oops, so that one was kind of on crooked. So before I really pressed it on, I tried to like slap it off really, really fast. You do want to make sure they're not like crooked when you apply them because it is difficult to take these off because the adhesive is really strong. And I got a lot of questions about removal. How hard is it to remove? Do they damage your nails? And I will say it's pretty like hard to remove them, just in the fact that they're very strongly adhered to your nails. So you want to follow the instructions in the booklet to know exactly how to remove them, but I like to wait until they're basically falling off on their own, and then I will like pry up the edges either with my own fingers or like with the cuticle thing that they provide, and just get under the edges of the nails and work very like gently with your nails because when you pull off the nail, it does like pull on your nail. So I have had a few where it kind of just makes a little like kind of like a white mark on my natural nail when I am pulling off my fake nails. So I like to give my nails a few days between doing like the next set just to make sure my nails like can kind of breathe and get back to like a good place. So sometimes it is kind of hard to remove them, but I've never had like extreme damage done to my nails through this. It's nothing like when I removed my dip powder. Like that was really, really damaging to my natural nails, and this is nowhere near that. Like the last time I wore a set of impressed nails, I wore them for 3 weeks without them even barely like starting to come off, but I was ready to remove them because one thing, and I got a few questions about this, is if they pull on your hair when you're like running your fingers through your hair. And yes, I definitely experience getting my hair stuck under the nail, and it's under like the cuticle part is where your hair gets stuck. So that's why you definitely want to make sure they're as close to your cuticle as possible and really like make sure they're adhered in that section. I only really notice it if I'm running my fingers through my hair and sometimes when I'm washing my hair, but it's not enough of a deterrence to me to stop wearing them because they're so beautiful. Like they're literally stunning for the price and for the ease of using them. So yes, they will pull on your hair sometimes. You just want to make sure that cuticle area is really, really like adhered to your natural nails and just like keep making sure they're like pressed on really well. So I'm on my last nail now. The last one is always like the trickiest because you don't have to me, it's hard to do stuff with the fake nails sometimes. So here is the last one going on. I kind of like to give it like a little push down if I feel like it's not quite at my cuticle, and then just keep pressing it. and I would recommend like not washing your hands right after doing these. Like try not to get your hands wet, at least for like 30 minutes or an hour, just in case like they're not fully glued on. So that is the full set of nails applied. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh my goodness. And they don't recommend like cutting the nail because it can either make them like jagged or just like not really, I don't know, you would have to read their website, but you can kind of file them down if you want to. And usually I just like to make sure that little like ridge thing isn't showing. That doesn't happen very much with these nails, but I just like to file them down a little bit if I am noticing it. And as you can see, my natural nails are pretty short in comparison to the nail, which I like. You might have like a little bit of the adhesive showing if your nails aren't as long as that nail, but to me it's I was using this side, oh my god. To me, I prefer making sure my nails don't like outgrow the nail, so I do like to have them a little bit shorter. But let me just make sure I answered all of you guys' questions. Oh yeah, Danielle asked me if you have like oily like hands and like nails and stuff, will it make them last shorter? I'm not sure because I have very, very dry hands and nails, so I would say they probably have the potential of lasting shorter if you have oilier nails, but I still think it's worth a shot. Like, it's $5 to $8 to try them out. I would definitely give them a shot, but I think probably if your fingers are more oily, they might not last as long. Like I said, there were some questions about removing them. It doesn't hurt to remove them, but it definitely takes like some like prying, and it takes a while. Like usually I set aside like 30 minutes to remove them just to make sure I'm doing it like gently and carefully. And as you can see, I'm like pushing on the nails. I like to do this like constantly right after applying the nails because I just want to make sure they're like really adhered. You're helping the adhesive like bond to your natural nails, so I just do this like constantly as I like watch TV or do whatever. Like I just want to make sure they're nice and adhered. So that is how you apply impressed nails and all my tips and tricks. I just thought of one more question that my friend Alyssa asked me when she was thinking about getting these nails to try out for herself, which now she's a convert, if that tells you anything. But you can like wash dishes, like wash your hair, type on your computer all day long. Like you can do everything with these nails that you could with dip, gel, like normal nail polish. Like these last way longer than normal nail polish. These nails are just amazing. I could not recommend them enough. I really, really like this style. I've never used this one before because it has like this like geode type of accent nail and then just really pretty like pale pink for the main nails. So I hope this video helped you guys. If you have any other questions about impressed nails, let me know in the comments, and I hope that I'll be able to answer you. And if not, Impress has like a really long FAQ section on their website. I'll be sure to link that down below for you guys just in case you're curious. And yeah, I just love these nails. Can't like recommend them higher because I've used them for years, and now with everyone like being home and not being able to get their nails done, I think this is a great opportunity for you to try them. And I have really small fingers, and the like Impress normal nail length works for me. They also have medium length nails, so this is just like the normal length, and then the medium ones are obviously a little bit longer, and I've noticed the nail beds are a little bit larger. So if you have larger nail beds, like I have freakishly small nail beds, the mediums might work really, really well for you. But I would say give the original ones a shot because as you can see, there was a lot of different sizes to choose from. And I have small fingernails and my friends have probably normal size fingernails, and they find like plenty of sizes that work for them in the regular length set as well. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so, so much for watching. And if you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye!